Welcome to Hattiesburg, Mississippi, home to the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, and fans have been eagerly anticipating this matchup at The Rock. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Golden Eagles about to kick it away and get this season started. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Mississippi State's offense will take the field first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
A strike downfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum.
There he goes. Turning on the Jets. He's at the touchdown Bulldog. He got a step and just dusted the field. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
Man, can you draw up a better start for this offense? Coming out the gate explosive to start the season, get a touchdown on the board right away, create a lot of momentum for this football season.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Golden Eagles offense will try to get something going with their first possession. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, they've seen flashes in big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
Wants to throw. It's Braxton. Snagged out of the air. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Let's talk for a minute about Southern Miss. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. In the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back. No one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. And what's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
One of the most difficult things about this slot receiver is his shiftiness and his athleticism. He's very, very difficult to tackle after the catch.
The Golden Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Nice move there. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Caught in the backfield, it's Keith. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Quarterback making checks. Dropping back, it's Braxton. Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Fielded in the end zone. It's Winston. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Mississippi State going up-tempo.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. He'll set up to throw. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow. Allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up 1 first down, but really nice job there on that 3rd down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. To the air, it's Braxton. Makes the grab. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And defensive backs you think don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah, I beg to differ.
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. To the air on first down. Grab near the marker. It's Mosley. It's a seam wide open. And he's brought down after a huge completion. That chunk play has them in business. Set up with a first down in the red zone. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Mississippi State right back to the line. They'll run play action. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Throws to the back. On target. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. On the move. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he makes the fair catch deep in his own territory. He might have a question or two to answer about that decision. To throw, it's Braxton. Grabbed in the middle, it's Chapman. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's first and 10.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Got a man, it's Pittman. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
On third down, he drops the throw. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him.
He's got it in more than enough for a first down. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. The RPO complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Caught over the middle. It's Metcalf. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Little touch pass to the receiver. And some room to work. He's pushed out of bounds at the 22. And the Golden Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Braxton. Quickly complete. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. The Golden Eagles headed quickly to the line. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw again. Got his man. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they drew that.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Southern Miss. On to attempt the try.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Mississippi State, 14, Southern Mississippi.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Handoff from the gun. Plows through the defense. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Let's take just a minute and talk about Mississippi State. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room. So important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Catches it at the 30. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job of play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Pulls it in. It's Chapman. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The offense changing the play. Back to throw. It's Braxton. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Catch in the middle. It's Heath. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first in the half as they'll make some adjustments. Guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left. We are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
17, Mississippi State, 14.
He'll bring it out. It's Evans. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Back to pass, it's Chapin. Grabbed over the middle, it's Mosley. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Looking downfield on first down. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for second down. Fires to the big fella. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football. And now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
Quick spin on the line. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Mississippi State going up tempo. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. He's loose. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
To the air. It's Chapin. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. They've got the screen set up. Wide open spaces. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Out of the backfield, he's open. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. He splits the uprights. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Nice punt, and he'll make the fair catch at the 6-yard line. And while you can quibble with that, I guess starting at the 6 is better than starting at the 1. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Wants to throw on first down. Has to throw this off his back foot. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far at Hattiesburg.
He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Hines is tight end. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The give to the back. Jukes his way for more. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Golden Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Knocked down after a short game, but enough to move those chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Golden Eagles have this offense rolling. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air, it's Braxton. They're working that left side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Golden Eagles will line it up on 1st and 10. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The stop, the start, the juke, everything in the bag as he gets to the 29. Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Metcalf. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Golden Eagles moving quickly to the line. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Caught close to the marker. It's Metcalf. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Briggs. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. The field goal is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up deep.
To running room. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. They get to the line quickly.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
To the ground with the back. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped, a gain of 3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. Mississippi State right back to the line. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
When I think you're seeing the mental approach this offense is taking now, the nice lead here late in the 3rd quarter, they're satisfied to just run the ball and chip away at this clock. This has been a really good-looking drive. Plenty of plays. They're staying on the field. They're bleeding and ticking this clock away. Nice job there getting it done on the ground.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Bulldogs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Chapin. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the 2nd time today. This one from 34 yards out. What a disappointment. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Golden Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Fires to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Good timing on the quick out. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
Now, 4th down.
We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Direct snap. Got a little space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Got to give the defense credit, man. They've won the day, especially against the pass. They've gotten to the quarterback. They've hit him. They forced him to throw off his back foot on that one. They've had 3 interceptions in this game. What a day for this defense.
He's got him this time. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting your running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And on 2nd down for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Braxton. Under fire. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
On 3rd down, going up top. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. The Golden Eagles will hustle to the line. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Complete out of the backfield. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Mississippi State. Given the unrest surrounding this guy's future as the head coach, this would be a great way to get the season started.
Man, you want all the momentum you can get, and you want to quiet people down. You don't want it to get louder. The louder those murmurs talk about hot seat, and you have a tendency to lose your football team. It's a distraction. You have to talk about it all the time. So always nice, Palmer, to get off on the right foot.
You just got to be able to drown out the outside noise, right?
Touchdown, Mississippi State! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Braxton. Got it in the middle, it's Metcalf. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. And the Golden Eagles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Catch in the middle, it's Chapman. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
He wants to take the top off. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Metcalf.
And plays like that at this point of the game just aren't going to work. You can't throw short in the middle of the field where guys get tackled and the clock starts ticking. You got to be thinking we're throwing to the sticks or we're throwing near the sidelines so guys can get out of bounds.
And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41? Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. They'll go right back to it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Mississippi State going up-tempo. Looking to throw, it's Shapen. Skips away from pressure. Shakes off the defender. Oh, and what a move, what a juke, and he makes it past the marker. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. From the gun, the ground game.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Williams. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it quickly. You get it to...
Lets it fly deep downfield. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. 6th play of the drive coming up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the right. Fights off the defender. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The Bulldogs trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
I think one of the biggest keys in stopping these big physical running backs is you can never let them get momentum running downhill, and I think that was a big factor on that play. They didn't get him right away. He was able to break a tackle, but he couldn't get the speed going, and as a result...
Beck's going for the goal line, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Man, you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And they tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. After this, it'll be a wrap. Back to throw, it's Braxton. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Wait till the final whistle if ball.